Hi everyone, welcome back to FCK Ingenious Reviews. I am your host Amit. Thank you for watching as always. Today I figure we'll do something a little different. We'll do a Christmas movie review. Not just a Christmas movie, one of those like Hallmark style Christmas movies, right? The cheesy ones that are released dime a dozen during the holiday season. Admission here, I enjoy those movies. I'm kind of a film and TV snob, I freely admit. But I enjoy this schluck too. Why not? Sometimes it's fun to watch mindless stuff. I don't think anyone should be shamed for enjoying something. If you like it, you like it. And hey, I'm here for these Christmas movies, and I know a lot of you enjoy them too. So let's talk about perhaps the hottest one of the season, Hot Frosty. I really enjoyed it. Let's give it a grade. It's not going to be like a grade like I give everything else, because let's be honest, if we were grading Hallmark style movies, Christmas movies, they would all be like 1 out of 10 because they're all the same thing with the same shallow stories. So my scale is going to be a Christmas movie scale, like how good is it compared to other Christmas movie of its style. So my grade for Hot Frosty would be, I think I would give it a 9 out of 10 stars, or school grade wise, I would give it an 8. It's a fun movie to watch. You have some, I think well-known actors. You have Lacey Chabert, of course. A lot of people consider her to be the queen of the Hallmark movies. You have Dustin Milligan, of course, famous from playing Dr. Ted in Schitt's Creek. There's some highly watchable, stars in here. Some supporting actors of renown are in there also. So I enjoyed this cast of characters. Craig Robinson, I loved him in this. He was so over the top as the town sheriff. And I forget his deputy's name, but he was excellent too. All in all, I really enjoyed the work the actors put in this. Look, when you're making a Christmas movie, you're not making some high-level piece of art. You're making something that entertains people, that warms their heart, that gives them that Christmassy feel. And Hot Frosty does that. It does a terrific job of doing all that. You want to spend time with these characters. You want to go visit their town. I think it's supposed to be like Hope Springs. I think it's supposed to be in New York, going by the license plates. So Hope Springs, New York. Yeah, I'd want to go visit Hope Springs, New York. Seems like a fun town. Cops are a little edgy, but that's okay. They sing too, so that's fun. It's a fun town to kind of inhabit for an hour and a half, and I think that's the strongest thing about the movie. Of course, the premise of the movie is Lacey Chabert is a recent widow whose husband has died of cancer, so she's given a magical scarf by a friend who she then puts the scarf on a, I guess, muscular, hunky snowman outside of her diner in the town square, and that snowman comes to life, and romance ensues, Christmas magic ensues. The story is absurd on any level, but hey, why the hell not, right? I think Chabert and Milligan, they have good chemistry throughout. It's fun watching them go together. A lot of the story doesn't really make sense as far as, when he's starting feeling hot, when he's sweating, if he's going to melt, or he's, it just, a lot of the science doesn't work in this. That's the best way I can put it. But again, I have to shut off that part of my brain. Anyone who knows me, I love physics and, science as a whole. But I have to force myself to say, okay, this is magic. Turn that part of your brain off, and sometimes it's not so easy. But I mean, otherwise, yeah, there's plenty of that warm-heartedness. Chabert brings this snowman Jack into her diner, and kind of the first sparks of romance fly. She brings him home. He starts doing handiwork for her, shirtless. And the neighbors and the local townspeople swoon, and all kinds of craziness ensues. The sheriff is on Jack's case because he, after coming to life, he broke into the town's clothing shop and stole a worker's a worker's shop suit. I guess that's what you would call it. But yeah, it's a zany story. The townspeople love Jack the Snowman, and the cops, particularly the town sheriff, is after him. And it's all nutty as heck, but it's fun, and that's the main point. It's a lot of fun to watch, especially like I was saying earlier. Craig Robinson goes and does his thing with the sheriff. It's off the wall. You kind of get with the deputy and Jack. You kind of get that. Hey, is there traction between them? Especially like the deputy. The deputy kind of seems like he's into Jack, which hey, hey, nothing wrong with that. Whatever works. They seem like there were some sparks flying there between them, but in the end, of course, we know he has to end up with the heroine, Lacey Chabert. So that's where the movie ends up going. But yeah, that was a heck of a plot review, I guess, wasn't it? I think I was a little bit all over the place with that, but forgive me. But yeah. I think the story of Jack, as nonsensical as it may be, is a lot of fun. We all grew up watching, Frosty the Snowman and all that, so we're all versed in Snowman lore. So it's fun to kind of bring it into this concept where, it can... Frosty, in this case Jack, turns into a real human being who heals Lacey Chabert's broken heart after her loss. So I think that concept worked well. This movie was definitely designed for the ladies, because my man Dustin Milligan was showing off the bod in this, and hey, good for him. He's been putting in the work at the gyms. You can tell. So I'm sure the ladies were very appreciative while watching this movie. The characters in it certainly were, but it's a lot of credit for him putting that much work in. What I think makes this movie particularly fun is how much they lean into the campiness of it all. Like, no one's taking this overly seriously, right? Like, we know we're making a Christmas movie, and there's raised eyebrows all throughout. Like, are we really buying that this can happen, that a snowman can come to life? And all the town's like, yeah, sure, why not? It's Christmas, it's Christmas magic. So there's that wink buy-in factor, which really works in favor of this movie, and I think that's what makes it so much fun to watch. A lot of Christmas movies, they have the usual, boy or girl goes back to their small town, finds the person of their dreams, falls in love, yada, yada, yada. So it follows some of that, standard storytelling, but there's a little bit of an interesting twist here. And I think they also did the comedy pretty good, especially, with involving the sheriff. Like, the sheriff is just so over the top in his zeal for capturing Jack, and it's hilarious to watch. I enjoy that. Craig Robinson's hamming it up. He's got to catch Jack at all costs for breaking a glass window and stealing a work suit, I guess. But he's committed to public safety, I guess. So good for him. But everything worked really well overall. The zaniness is there. The kind of feel-good level is there. That Christmas magic feeling is there. And I really enjoyed spending time with these characters. So could I see myself watching this every Christmas? Yeah, maybe. I can imagine next year that, hey, it's, once Christmas season rolls around, it's time to watch Christmas movies. Hey, let's throw on Hot Frosty. It's a good way to get in that holiday mood. So I would recommend watching this. This is a fun Christmas movie. Just don't take it too seriously. Enjoy yourself, and let the Christmas magic come over you, right? So give it a go. Give this a try, and let me know what you think. It's not an overly complicated movie, and it doesn't have to be, right? Just go out there and enjoy it. That's the only point. So let me know what you think. I enjoyed doing this review. It was a fun one. Usually I'm a little bit more serious than these, so it's nice to do it just like something that's fun and loose. But we'll do another review soon. I appreciate all of you tuning in. Till the next one.